guys, we have an urgent breaking news coming out. The United States of America will make an important announcement tomorrow, October 15, regarding arms supplies to Ukraine, says U.S. Permanent Representative to NATO. Now, tomorrow, October the 15th, the Ukraine NATO Council meeting and a Ramstein format gathering will take place. This is like the big one here. Will the U.S. send the Tomahawks? Once again, major announcement tomorrow on arms deliveries to Ukraine. The U.S. has powerful systems that have not yet been transferred. At the same time, Lukashenko says there will be a nuclear war if U.S. commander hands over Tomahawk missiles to Ukraine. Alright guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also the description box. Thank you again for your support. Your support is what keeps us on air. I'm really sounding the alarm here, guys. This is like DEFCON alert stuff going on here. People need to be prepared. When spoken of peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall follow. You got one side, Donald, talk about peace, and now the next day, you got Lukashenko talking about World War III. And then the U.S., now the U.S. is going to send something? A very powerful equipment? Buckle up. U.S. to announce major new arms package for Ukraine on October the 15th. The U.S. will make a major announcement on October the 15th regarding new arms supplies to Ukraine. U.S. Permanent Representative to NATO Matthew said at a news conference, according to the Russian media. It's very important to turn on your notifications. Very important. This is going to be a huge announcement. Matthew urged the southern European nations to take a more active role in supporting Ukraine militarily, particularly through NATO Special Pearl program, which enables European countries to purchase American equipment using their own funds. Alright, so we basically involved. A lot of people is going to be like, no, we not, Louis. We selling equipment and NATO is paying us, so we not involved. Yes, we are involved. We are involved. We just hiding behind closed doors, the curtains and stuff. We are supplying to build this biblical war WW3. The U.S. commander has provided Ukraine with the best of the best in the world. It needs them. Oh my goodness, man. Where's my coffee? Hey guys, thank you so much for the coffee. Cash App, I really appreciate it. Nice. There's a verse in this cup. Psalms 46 verse 10. Be still and know. Once again, the president, I can't believe this, man. U.S. Commander-in-Chief has provided Ukraine with the best of the best equipment. It needs them. It craves them, Matthew said. This program is vital to getting the bear to the negotiating table, and I would urge those who have not yet participated to do so. I urge everyone out there to stock up immediately and get prepared. Get prepared, all right? Get ready. Get prepared. Start stocking up. And I'm not trying to spook no one here, but as a watchman, again, things are going to hit the fan. If they have, these people, the Western, they have this imagination that sending Tomahawk is going to end these biblical war. Sending Tomahawks will actually increase the biblical war. It's like trying to put out a fire using gasoline. I got some more gasoline. This will take down the fire. It just absolutely insane. So this program is vital to getting the bear to the negotiating table, and I would urge those who have not yet participated to do so. Earlier this month, the U.S. commander said he had almost made a decision to supply Tomahawk to Kiev. I might say to Vladimir, look, if this war can't be resolved, I'm going to send Tomahawk. Now, I believe they already talked over the phone. And the reason why, for those of you that don't know, yesterday, the Russian Doomsday radio turned on. And whenever that turns on, it means that the US president and the Russian president on a phone discussing. So again, yesterday the Doomsday radio turned on. Now they say because of NATO exercises. That's baloney. You know how many exercises NATO had and that Doomsday radio didn't turn on? Doomsday radio turns on whenever the bear and US is talking on the phone. So I do believe Donald has spoken to Putin, and now we are getting this news today. There's going to be a major announcement tomorrow. Earlier this month, the U.S. Commander-in-Chief said he had almost made a decision to supply Tomahawk. I might say to Vladimir, look, if this war can't be resolved, I'm going to send them. Donald, I'm going to tell you what you told Joe when Joe was commander. He's going to take us to WW3. There you go. Donald, you're going to take us to WW3. The bear leader, Vladimir, warned that such deliveries could seriously harm relations between Moscow and Washington. Yep. Noting that they would jeopardize the emerging positive trends in bilateral ties. However, Vladimir downplayed their potential military impact, saying we will take them down. We will improve our air defense system. Ukrainian leader Zelensky said that if Ukraine received Tomahawk, they would be used exclusively against military targets, while he did not mention energy facilities as potential targets. Zelensky explained. Now the bears sell energy resources, get money invested in the military sphere. For us, these are military targets. Tomahawk are long-range, multi-purpose cruise missiles designed to strike command centers, radar installations, air defense batteries, airfields, and other strategic sites. They have a range of up to 2,500 kilometers and can carry either conventional or nuclear warheads. However, nuclear versions have been decommissioned under disarmament agreement. I want to bring this next one up too. Please share the video, guys. And I will keep it updated with nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Tomahawk strike on the bear could shift Putin's calculus, but Donald decides. I'm trying to figure out why they think that by sending Tomahawk is going to drag Putin to the round table for peace. Again, Tomahawk is just going to escalate. The U.S. ambassador to the NATO, Mr. Matthews, said he has that the possibility of Ukraine delivering deep strike against the bear with U.S. Tomahawk missiles could change Vladimir calculations. And the final say on the sale of these missiles belongs solidly to the U.S. commander. The question is, who's going to push the button? It ain't going to be Ukraine. They can't push the button. It's either going to be us or it's going to be the alliances, NATO. It says here, he said this on Tuesday during a conversation with journalists, which took place online. The briefing was dedicated to the meeting of NATO defense ministers, which will be held on Wednesday, October the 15th, in Brussels. at the alliance's headquarters. Now it says here, Matthews said a positive decision could change the calculations of Vladimir and put many installations within Russia at risk. He added that he thinks only Donald can end the Russian invasion of Ukraine, citing his recent success in the Mid East. Wow. I want to bring this one up too. Once again, according to a statement by the U.S. Permanent Representative to NATO, Mr. Matthew, a major announcement, a huge announcement, a new arms delivery to Ukraine is expected on Wednesday, tomorrow, October the 15th, 2025. This news comes amid reports that the Ukraine has requested long-range Tomahawks capable of striking targets in Moscow. It's like this, ladies and gentlemen. It's like Russia giving hypersonic to Cuba, and Cuba fired hypersonic to Times Square, New York, or D.C. That's scary, right? That's, like, man, it's like that? It's like that. A major new arms package. While specific details have not yet been disclosed by Matthew, the Bear media outlets report that the sleeping giant is set to announce a new arms package. Mr. Matthew has previously stated that the sleeping giant possesses fearsome and powerful equipment that could potentially change the balance of power in a war. The PER program, Matthew mentioned that the announcement will involve NATO's special PER program, which allows the European country to purchase American weaponry with their own funds to then provide to Ukraine. This followed a July 2025 announcement by the former leader Donald regarding a similar deal, coinciding with key meetings. The announcement is timed to coincide with meetings of the Ukraine Council and the Ramstein format gathering of defense. Context of long-range missile requests. The expected announcement comes as Ukraine has requested the delivery of long-range Tomahawk from the U.S. former leader. I don't know why they say former leader, but the leader, Donald, has indicated that he might say, Putin, that he would provide Ukraine with Tomahawk if the war cannot be resolved. Russia reaction? In the past, Moscow has warned that providing such equipment to Kiev could harm relations between the Bear and the U.S. I must remind you, they fire Orishnik. You guys seen the video Orishnik, the black and white video? That was very disturbing. I mean, what are your thoughts, guys? Should we get involved in this? Donald. Boo-boo, baby. What's wrong with you, Donald? They already put stuff in your head? And this is where we at. Massive announcement coming tomorrow. And then Friday, Zelensky is coming to the White House. The Doomsday radio was activated last night. Lukashenko is really sounding the alarm, urging Donald, don't do it. Don't do it, Donald. I'm giving you this warning, this message. Please don't do it. Doomsday radio broadcasts a message on the day NATO nuclear exercises began. You got Doomsday radio activated. I believe that's a code to get the Russian military prepared on DEFCON alert. Give me a second here, guys. Now, I'm sharing all these information. I'm sharing all these information on my Twitter page. Give me a second here. Man, we got a lot of breaking news coming out. You gotta be kidding me. Look at this. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on right now, guys. The sleeping giant is increasing pressure on Germany to finally deliver Taurus missiles to Ukraine. These are very powerful stuff, guys. This is the stuff that will make the bear fire nuclear. According to Kiev Post, the White House is preparing to supply Kiev with Tomahawk cruise missiles, a move aimed not only at strengthening Ukraine's defenses, but also at pushing hesitant European allies, especially Berlin, to act. Now, sources say that the diplomatic pressure is already showing result. Chancellor Friedrich Merz has announced upcoming talk with the U.S. commander on joint effort to end the war in Ukraine. The culmination will be Zelensky's visit to Washington on Friday. The main goal of the trip is to secure deliveries of critically needed equipment and discuss possible Ukrainian participation in the U.S. missile defense system. I told you guys, who's going to push the button? That's what they're going to discuss on Friday. Who's going to push the button? Zelensky, you're not going to push the button. We will place Tomahawk in your territory, but the button is too big for you. My button is bigger than yours. I said that to Kim, and I'm saying it to you, Z. So, again, they're going to be discussing a lot of stuff. Keep your eyes open. Prepare yourself spiritually, physically, and mentally. We're about to see something pretty soon here. It's going to be a really hot holiday season. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Till next time later. Peace.